Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to review a movie because I want to review it. If my hands are green, by the way, there's dye on them. It's not hair dye, it's like food dye that I cannot get out for the life of me. So that's why there's green on my hands. Anyway, I want to review a movie that came out in 2020 called Bad Candy. How did I not know about this movie? I am a huge Slipknot fan. I love Corey Taylor. And I don't even know what I was researching for, but a movie called Bad Candy showed up, and it's a Halloween anthology movie starring Corey Taylor. And I'm like, Halloween anthology movies are pretty much my favorite genre, except for maybe 90s slasher. Like, I absolutely love anthology movies and Halloween movies. So I'm like, how do I not know this? So it took me a while, but I managed to find a copy. I managed to watch it, and I fucking loved it. Now, the rest of the world probably did not, but you know, my taste in movies is different. IMDb gave it a 3.8 out of 10. The tomato meter has it at a 50, and the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes is 27, but I'm giving this like a clear 7 out of 10. Like, of course it's not perfect, but yeah. This is fun as fuck. So, my first impression right away, this movie is if Rob Zombie made Trick or Treat. That's all I could think watching this movie. Is like, this is Trick or Treat. This is a very good double feature, actually, with Trick or Treat. But this is Trick or Treat if Rob Zombie had done it. That's what it feels like to me. The set pieces are absolutely gorgeous in this. Like, everything is so pretty. The cinematography is absolutely fantastic. I love, like, these pumpkin shrines that show up. The villain is creepy. Basically, like, our Sam stand-in. Like, where it's an anthology movie, there are multiple villains. And really, a lot of the villains, not really the bad guys in the situation. This has a lot of, comeuppance type thing. A lot like Trick or Treat, where, the assholes are getting killed, I love that. I absolutely love that. So, like, the main, like I say, our Sam stand-in, our wraparound guy, he's in most of the segments. I believe his name in the movie is Bad Candy. He doesn't talk or anything. He's like a demon jester. And he's really creepy, and I really like him, and he's really fun. And he is very much like Sam. Like, he's protecting Halloween, basically. The acting is all fairly solid in this, especially Corey Taylor. Corey Taylor does great. But the role he's playing is a radio DJ, which I feel like is very much in line with Corey Taylor's actual personality. Like, it works. He didn't really have to do much acting per se. He's just playing a radio DJ who's telling these like horror stories over the radio on Halloween night. It's like this tradition. His name is Chilly Billy. I think he's fan-fucking-tastic. I forget. Oh, his I don't know, co-DJ or whatever. His straight man, basically. I forget the actor's name, but he is... In this, his name is Paul, but he was in Gremlins. He's the guy from Gremlins. Billy, is it? I believe his name was in Gremlins. He was also in, like, Hellraiser 3, I think. I'm not sure, but yeah, he's that guy. He's that guy. What else? Oh, the kills. The kills in this are very fun, very creative. There is lots of gore, and it's well done. And there's some puppet effects that are really well done. There is some costume makeup effects that are really well done. The stories are very outlandish. Like, like Trick or Treat goes out there with, like, werewolves and stuff. This has a giant bat demon. It's great. Now, there is one thing that is fair warning for, because I know it bothers a lot of people. Like, I ain't saying, like, it's something I enjoy, but it doesn't bother me as much as it bothers a lot of people. But there is a fairly graphic, necrophilia scene. in a morgue where a lady gets a little too comfy with the corpse she's working on. So that's a thing that happens. So if that makes you really uncomfortable, then you might want to skip that segment. Like once you see the sexy nurse costume lady, yeah, maybe just skip that segment. But other than that, like, you get your like abusive dad getting his. The girl in that is so cool. Like, she has this power where whatever she draws comes to life. And I get the feeling it's only on Halloween this happens, because she goes to draw something with her friends, and her friends are like, hey, you know what happened last year? Don't be careful. So I feel like it's that, but she draws this like little creature, and it's so cute, and I kind of want one. It's fantastic. But yeah, there's a little shithead kid that's just being a shithead, and the clown kills him. They don't mind killing kids in this, but there's a lot of really crazy deaths. I don't know what my favorite segment will probably be. My least favorite is probably the necrophilia one. I'm like, it's not really necessary, but I get it. And I'm not too fond of like the last one-ish, but it works into the wraparound, so kind of needed to have it there, but it's kind of not the most exciting of segments, especially following probably one of the most exciting segments of these army buddies that have this Halloween tradition of dressing up as Universal monsters and having their own little hunt in the woods for rabbits, and this is the one that involves the bat. That's that's a whole thing. Yeah, I don't want to spoil too much, because I think people should see this. But like I said, if the necrophilia really turns you off, no hate there, because, like, I get that. I do. I really get that. So, yeah, that is a part of it. So, just make sure you know that is a part of it. Other than that, this is actually a really great movie. And I'm really sad that it took me almost a year to figure out it existed. And now I need more of these. I really do. I need Corey Taylor to be Chilly Billy again, and have a sequel to this and just tell stories, because he did survive this one. And it's worth your while to watch through the credits too, because there's little segments during the credits that are absolutely fucking hilarious. So there's a lot of really dark humor in this. A lot of dark humor. It's very dark, but that's right up my alley as well. So yeah, that's Bad Candy from last year. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. I think you should see it if you can find it. Probably not the same way I did, but if you can find it, you should definitely watch it. And I will see you guys in the next video.